Good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on what time you are watching me. It's almost 6 o'clock here, so it's evening time for me. Welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly, and this is the channel that we talk about my daily life, living it through a ketogenic diet, losing 177 pounds so far. I can't wait until I can change that number. I've been stuck at saying that number for quite some time because I have gone off for a few days while I was in Hawaii and put on tons of water weight. So I'm back home. Been home for about a week, maybe 2 weeks now. No, almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks Wednesday, and finally got the water weight off. So I will be honest, I did not weigh this morning. That's because I got 4 hours of sleep and I was back up and running and eating at 6 a.m. because I was starving to death. I think the not eating enough fat the last couple of days, eating too much boneless, skinless chicken breast, and eating those carrots, even though those carrots were completely in my macros, 100%, they only have 5 carbs each in them. So I did not go over in carbs at all. The carrots and celery is the only place I was getting carbs from in the last couple of days. So I think it was causing me sleep issues. So I didn't weigh today because I usually weigh at 2 p.m. without eating, and that was just not possible. I couldn't go that long. I am going to insert real quick what I had around 11 or 12 today. Also at 6 a.m. I did have 5 slices of bacon, and I did have a collagen coffee around, I think, 9 a.m. So let's look at that right now. Okay, so it is about 11 o'clock, 11:30. I am absolutely starving. I had some bacon around 6 a.m., 4 pieces. I only got 3 hours of sleep, or 4, somewhere around there. My sleep is all messed up. I've tried to sleep all day and just can't fall back asleep. I've been fighting it, so I give up. And I have had a collagen coffee, so I'm about to eat this because my stomach won't stop growling. And later tonight, I'll do something more fatty, like a Baconator or something. Maybe it'll help me sleep tonight. Maybe I'm not getting enough fats, because I am hungry when I wake up the last couple of days. So I'm going to eat this now, and later this evening do something fatty. See if that helps. See if I can sleep through the night. Sleep really sucks, and let me tell you, I'm not even weighing in today because I normally weigh in at 2, and of course I've been eating and I didn't get enough sleep, and yeah, we'll discuss all this in a little bit when I put some makeup on and clothes because I'm still in PJs even though I've been up so long. Okay, so I've also had 2 Mountain Dews in total today. This is my second collagen coffee of the day. I just made it. Also, I did have 2 of the peanut butter cups from Ruffles Stouffer's sugar-free ones. I'm having a lot of bathroom issues. I'm hoping that helps me, but usually it takes more than 1 serving to help me, and that's not even a whole serving. The whole serving is 3, but I kind of felt nauseous after them, so I didn't want to eat anymore. Sometimes it does affect my weight the next day, sometimes it doesn't. So, I have something to talk about. I'm going to show you a little clip, and then we're going to discuss. We are going to discuss which one of these don't belong. Can you guess? Do you know why it doesn't belong? Let's talk about it. Okay. So you just saw those. Which one do you think don't belong in that group? We're going to go through each one and discuss them. So, this is Cocoa Zero, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I love their brands and stuff. I love their chocolates. I love their caramels and all their flavoring. They're just really expensive. This came in my Keto Box or Keto Crate. I can't remember which one. It's a strawberry one. It tastes really good. So it is sweetened with So it's liquid vegetable fiber, natural strawberry flavoring, and monk fruit. So this belongs, because this does not raise my sugar at all, and I can lose weight when consuming any of their products. So basically, something makes my sugar rise, but the rest does not. So we're going to go through each one, and I'm going to tell you which one didn't belong. Did you guess it right though? My flavor water, it is sparkling ice. This one is the strawberry kiwi. They do not make my sugar rise. It is sucrose. It affects a lot of people's sugar. I will give it that, but it does not affect mine. It is my friend. I treat them daily. Now, if I start to stall, everything I'm showing you now automatically comes out of my diet immediately until I break the stall. Right now, I don't think I'm in a stall. I'm still working on that water weight. I usually wait at least 2 weeks after flying, or a little longer, before I decide am I in a stall or not. So right now I'm feeling okay with my progression on my weight, but we will see. This is my other little friend. So this one, a lot of y'all are gonna say no because I think this one has aspartame in it. And xanthan. Oh, it's xanthan gum. Ignore that. That's just the thickener. Yeah, I think this one is done with aspartame and sucrose. I think it has both. But doesn't raise my sugar. But I don't even do a whole entire serving. Literally, I barely use any of this in my coffees. This one is the same by a different company. And it does not affect my sugar either, but like I said, if I do start to stall, out it goes. And this one just has the sucrose in it, which does affect a lot of people's sugar, even though it says it doesn't. I've just been one of the lucky ones. At this moment in time, it does not affect. It has affected in the past, and then it doesn't. It's, my body is weird. My Mountain Dew, which has aspartame. I think it's the only sweetener in it. I'm not really sure, and I was wrong. The other thing doesn't have aspartame in it. I just had to, yeah, my brain was reading the wrong word. So, this one I know for sure has the aspartame. I don't see any other sugar hidden words or anything here, but this one so far does not affect my weight loss, does not affect my sugar. And I am still considered, they still keep me under the diabetic, seeing diabetic doctors. Unfortunately, I haven't gone in 6 or 8 months. I keep putting off the appointment because it's pointless. I don't even know why, but because of my insurance, they still have me marked down as diabetic because, I don't know, you have to have so many A1Cs below a certain number, but I've had almost 2 years worth of A1Cs as normal ever since I started keto. This amazing, yummy, evil little drink that my daughter still drinks, not me, affects my sugar, affects my weight loss. It makes me gain weight so fast. And it does have aspartame. I don't know if any of these, but I'll tell you, I think it's the caramelized color or something. I know this supposedly has caramelized color in it too, but this little devil raises my blood sugar. Like, I've had a real soda raises like in 120s. And I love it. And other people seem to drink them just fine on keto and not gain any weight. Sadly, I am not one of them. This is not an option for me. This is the one that doesn't belong because it raises my sugar. If I was doing a ketovore, everything you saw, other than maybe my flavor water, which usually it means that too, does not belong because I don't use any of them when I do my ketovore. But yeah, so it's funny how some sugars affect some people, some doesn't. It's like monk fruit. I'm fine with monk, no. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with monk fruit, but sometimes erythritol raises my sugar. But some people I met can't do monk fruit at all. But I can't do monk fruit as the actual sugar in the package. Monk fruit, it raises my sugar. I'm just putting these back up before they get hot. So I can't cook with monk fruit, but eating or having a little syrup like this with monk fruit, I'm okay with. I think it's because there's so much fiber and they use so little per serving, because the serving is a tablespoon and then I only use a tablespoon, sometimes not even a tablespoon. But one moment, Dino is calling on Portal. Okay, sorry about that. He called me on Portal. For people who don't know, my fiance lives in Hawaii. Only gets to see him twice a year in person. The rest of the time is through Skype, Portal, and telephone. So not fun, but it's life. It's been that way for a while now. So what I look forward in a day on keto, my favorite thing is my 2 coffees. I do vanilla and chocolate, so they're different tastes. I always do vanilla for breakfast, so it's not overpowering. I always do the chocolate for the last one. And then I eat when I'm hungry. Today you saw what I ate, except I did also have a chicken thigh from Boston Market from the other day, which I don't think I filmed. I think I just chowed it down. I don't know. I'll have to look on the video. If I filmed it, I will insert it now. If not, yeah. So, but I am going to show you something that gets me through the night when I am having snacking issues. Or I'm still hungry, but I'm too lazy to cook something else. My pork rinds. They come from Costco, and I hope they never sell out. They are flavored, they're spicy, and everyone else says they're not spicy, but I can't deal with spice, so to me it's spicy. It's called chili sauce. They are amazing. They are my best friend for keto. They help me so much. It's 0 carbs per serving. I can't usually even eat a whole serving, so I have to get some more bags. This is my last bag. Sometimes you will get a little hard piece that you can't really even bite into, and I have to throw those away. I mean, they are hard, like break your teeth hard, but it's only a few pieces out of the whole entire bag. The rest of the time they're like completely soft, cloud-like, unlike any other pork rinds I've ever had before. Plus it has flavor, and the best part is it's keto friendly. Like completely keto friendly. The ingredients is pork rinds, coconut palm, sugar, but it's not enough to even count, so you don't even have to worry about that. Salt, spices, fried and rendered pork fat. Okay, rendered pork fat is how they fry it. You can't ask for a better oil to fry your stuff in. I had to be careful how I say that because I say it differently because I'm from the South and people normally don't understand what I'm saying. So I'm very proud of myself just then. There's no added hormones, no animal byproduct. Of course, it's gluten-free. It's just a very, very good keto-friendly flavored pork rind. So I've only seen it sold at Costco. I don't know if it's sold anywhere else. I hope they will still have it because some places don't have it anymore, some of the Costco's. So I think I'm going to Costco tomorrow, and that's going to be the first thing on my list, that and my dad's salad stuff. So they shipped my new Shasha bracelets, if I'm saying it right, so they should be here any day. I'm excited. My stands for the room I'm redoing so I can do some of the filming in, they have shipped, and they actually are going to be delivered tomorrow instead of Thursday. My new phone comes in on the 30th. Yeah, I'm really excited this month. That room's gonna get done. I'm gonna do some filming in there. However, since I've cleaned my kitchen, I will be honest, I like filming right here in my kitchen. But some days we're gonna want a brighter background, and we'll film in there too. We're going to be filming in multiple places because it's going to cool off and we will be able to use my porch too. And then when I decorate for seasons, yeah, especially around the Christmas tree. So we're just gonna be taking this tripod all around my house. That's my theory right now. So what did I do today? I didn't do much of anything. Like, it was my daughter's first day at school, so dropped her off. Took forever. The line was insane. Picked her up, went and did 2 errands, and have come home. And yeah, it's 6 o'clock. I told her I would cook her a burger for dinner, like a Baconator, with no bun. She doesn't do bun anyway. She's never done the bun, so that was easy for her. And then if I'm hungry, I will have one then too. Right now, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm actually not hungry at this minute. I am concerned of eating too many of those carrots and too much of chicken breast when not enough fat is making my hunger come back. Even though I'm fat enough to eat my own fat, I also don't want to go around feeling hungry all the time either. And it's my own fault. I did just eat chicken thighs with the skin and everything just now, just one of them. But usually hamburgers, bacon, eggs, those are the things that make me not feel hungry at all. Like, I don't ever feel the hunger. And it could be the carrots causing the hunger as well, because I usually don't eat carrots, and even though it's only like 8 carbs at the most, counting the chicken breast, counting the broth, counting the celery and the carrots, that's a lot in one meal for me. I usually, other than when I was in Hawaii, before that I only did 10 a day. So that could be causing me to have some hunger issues. My blood sugar could be going up a little higher than I think it is, because sometimes it doesn't go up right away. It's hours later or the next morning. So that being said, I'm pretty sure I will be hungry when she gets hungry, and we'll be having a burger. And I will totally show y'all me making those burgers and eating them. I don't have much to talk about today. Didn't really do much other than the sugar things. It's just funny how a lot of people cannot have this. Sucrose will spike them, throw them out of ketosis, mess them all up. Same with monk fruit sometimes. But for me, I have been lucky, and these items are fine for me. If I start to stall, they're the first things to go, like I said. Them and vegetables right away. And I am very, very, very mad at Keto Diamond right now. Not like seriously mad, but before keto, I hated collard greens. I never wanted to even taste them. I could not stand them. And the same with cabbage and coleslaw. But let me tell you, on keto, I crave both of them at different times. And I was letting myself have the coleslaw. I was letting myself have the cabbage, but it makes me gain too much weight, so I stopped. I don't let myself have it anymore. And I had got over craving those collards, because I hated collards before keto and hadn't been craving them in a month, like since before Easter. That's what she's been talking about for 2 days now, and now I'm craving collards, and now I'm gonna have to make some, and it's all your fault. So if you're watching this, thank you so much for making me have to make a big mess and cook for hours, because I don't like restaurant collards at all, and I used to not like collards, but now I do. I like just collards themselves and mustard greens, and I just boil a big giant huge pot about this big, literally, because it's my dad's favorite thing in the world. And I just throw some ham up in there, and Kerrygold butter, and some Cajun seasoning that I put together myself, and cook it for hours on end, like usually 4 to 5 hours, because I cook it fresh and I usually either go to the state farmers market and get it, or I get it from a local grocery store that's fresh. And yeah, you just gave me work to do. I'm gonna have to do that this week sometime, because I am seriously craving them now, and it's all your fault. All your fault. I blame you. Yeah, she got me addicted to the bracelets too. I swear. I shouldn't, like, I watch her channel every day, and yeah, get me to too much stuff. But yeah, those collards, like, oh my gosh, that's all I can think about all day long, all night long. I think that's why I couldn't sleep, because I was thinking about wanting to eat those. But I will be making some. sometime this week, whichever kind the grocery store has fresh and in. I cut them up really finely, not extremely fine, but way finer than most restaurants. That's how my dad likes it anyways. Sometimes I even cut a big onion up in there, but I cut big pieces because no one actually really eats the onion. It's just for some flavor. And I slow cook those things for hours and hours and hours. Like it's an all-day event cooking them. And then my house stinks really bad. My kid don't want to come in, so maybe I should wait until the weekend so she can sleep at her Nana's house. But it's just really funny how you watch other people's thing. And now I want to try those waffle thingies or whatever. I hate waffles, but now that I know the ingredients in them, I don't think these things are actually going to taste like a waffle. So I think I'm gonna like them, and I want to try them for a breakfast thing. Like, it really sounded good putting some maple syrup up in it, because I have keto friendly syrups, which I will show you. There's a monk fruit one. This is my favorite in the world. I get it off of Amazon. Okay, I love their brand of everything. It is made with monk fruit, and I love the taste. I had another one, but I wasn't smart enough to read you must refrigerate after use, so I just throw the other one away. But I think it would be good to make, you know, those what are they called, McGriddles from McDonald's, obviously, but instead of the little pancakes, do 2 of the waffle thingies with some egg and some sausage with that, which means homemade sausage, because I can't find a sausage in the store that doesn't affect me. The added ingredients and the sage really makes me sick. So when I did ketovore, I realized I should just make my own homemade sausage. Just take some fresh ground pork and season it up myself and cook it, and it actually tastes like sausage, especially if you get enough peppercorn, the one that has the red and the green and all the different colors, and you just grind it all up in there. It tastes really good, and my daughter loves it too. She wouldn't be able to eat the egg part or the truffles because it's got all those eggs in it, because she's allergic to eggs. She has to have like an egg baked into something. Like, I have to start doing that again with meatloafs and stuff, because she has to be exposed to eggs, but it can't be just a straight egg yet. It's a very slow process. When I've gave her mayonnaise before, which they thought she should be ready for, the poor baby had the most horrible reaction. Like, it's like she got the worst virus in seconds and was in severe pain and was very ill. So I have to be careful, but she has to have it so that one day she's not allergic to it anymore, and so that it doesn't become a deadly allergy that is not reversible. There are some allergies out there in the world that is reversible. Tree nuts is not one of them. Animals, if you don't grow out of it, you usually can't. But same with the environment. And they can give you shots all they want. It doesn't mean it's going to work for the environment. But things like carrots, eggs, sometimes peanuts, they can do exposure therapy to get your body not having a reaction. Because what allergic reaction really is your body saying, this is a foreign invader about to kill you, so we're going to release all these antihistamines and all these things to attack it and kill it, but in the process it's also killing you. It can swell your throat completely shut because it is attacking your immune system and making you completely, it's not only killing what it thinks just entered your body, it's killing you too. So allergies can be a serious thing. It's not just like cold and sniffle allergies for some people. But back to keto. So there's a lot of things that I've been seeing on different people's YouTubes that I want to try, and that's one of them. Oh, I totally forgot what the other one is. Oh my gosh. So I'm in a lot of keto Facebook groups. One is because a lot of these groups are really mean to people, or they mislead them, and I just got confused with a headline which really did say a keto apple pie. Okay, and even when you click on it, it shows apples and it talks about apples. And not until you get to the very end of the page, I guess, supposedly say you use squash instead of apples, but every single picture is apples in it until you get to the end. So I politely in this group, because there were new people in these comments saying they were surprised because they thought they couldn't eat apples, and I said, how can you make a keto-friendly apple pie, because 3 ounces of apples, which 3 ounces of apples is not a lot, already has 20 plus carbs in it, without counting the carbs from the almond flour and the coconut flour they were using and all the fake sugars, because you got to count all that stuff. It doesn't all just vanish. They do have carbs in them. And the girl got really mad at me and called me a keto police and blah blah blah, and I was like, I could have come back rudely, but I wasn't. I was just like, wow, that wasn't very nice, call me a keto police. I'm not being a keto police. I was asking because there's a lot of new people in these groups who's never done keto before, and if you say they can eat apples, they might believe you and mess it up. There's a lot of people that mislead in these groups, and of course I never responded after that. But the whole thing was, when I made, and yes, it ended up being squash, but why put all the pictures of real apples? And if no one read that bottom part where it says use squash instead of apples, no one would know, and they might actually use the apples. But my thing is, you don't have to be rude if someone is kindly, nicely pointing out how many carbs something has because of new people. And when people are going, wow, blah blah blah, it doesn't mean all of us are keto police. It doesn't mean we're being mean, because I believe you can do your keto however you want to, whether it's you get away with 50 but they only get away with 10. That's just how their bodies work. But the people who call themselves keto, but they are actually on a low carb diet because they do about 100 carbs a day, but they do eat some keto meals during the day, yeah, they also get mad if you are a keto police, as they call it. And I don't call it being a keto police. I just usually keep my mouth shut, and I did the other night, but I really just wanted to say, please don't call yourself keto, because you're messing with all these other people trying to become keto, all these newbies who don't know anything, and they're following you when you are not keto, and you're messing with them, and you're lowering their chances of losing weight and lowering their chances of getting healthy. That's the only thing that makes me upset. You can do it however you want, but when you call yourself keto and you're eating all those carbs and all the bad foods, and you're keto and you are on social media and TikTok and different places where hundreds of thousands of people will watch you, literally, and they think you really are keto, you're giving keto a bad name, because people aren't going to get well, people aren't going to lose weight because you're telling them it's okay to eat all these carbs and all this other stuff, and that's not keto. Sorry, I'll get off my rant. But when I have too much time on my hands, that's what I do, because I was trying to get myself sleepy to go back to sleep this morning after only 4 hours of sleep, but it didn't work. I ended up doing tons of straightening, laundry, putting stuff away, going through clothes, giving my daughter all the clothes that don't fit me no more. I got like a lot of stuff done, which reminds me, I washed towels and forgot to put them in the dryer this morning, so I'm about to go do that. But I got so much done that I wouldn't have gotten done. I'm very hyper right now. I hope come bedtime I can actually sleep tonight, because I'm having some sleeping issues, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was off keto and then I got back on keto, and it makes me, even though I feel sleepy, I'm too wound up to sleep at first. That's what happened when I first started keto too. I was so wound up I could not sleep for more than 3 to 4 hours at a time. So I don't know, but I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Because I'm definitely going to be having some dinner later, and I will show you what I'm having. I'm pretty sure if my daughter comes home, it will be a Baconator. If not, I'm going to figure out something way faster and more simple. Okay, it's about 8:12 at night. My daughter was supposed to call me at 7 if I needed to cook for dinner, and she just called me and said she's starving. So, yeah, she's a pain in the butt. I'm cooking her 2 patties and me 1. They're sirloin burgers on my little indoor grill, and then I will also be frying up the pre-cooked bacon, and we got cheese underneath, so it's probably too much bacon, we'll see. But we're making our Baconators. I think she's gonna do ketchup and mustard, and I just do mustard. But they're looking like they're coming along quickly. They're frozen, easy, fast. Talk to you in just a little. Okay, it's about 8:40, and I am having me a sirloin burger with 2 pieces of American cheese. Don't worry, it's the good American cheese. It's still bad, but not the worst. It's not food processed or whatever it's called, the fake stuff. It's actually real American, but it does have carbs. It has 1 carb a piece, so that's 2 carbs. I'm having a tiny bit of lettuce, a little bit of garlic, pickles that has no carbs, and I'm having, I don't know how many pieces of bacon because I didn't count it, and my little Diet Mountain Dew. Okay, I'm just making an ending to the video real fast of my day. It's almost 10 o'clock. My daughter ended up coming home at 8, freaking out, extremely exhausted, crying that she was starving like a crazy person. And she was supposed to call me around 6 if I needed to cook her dinner. And she waited until she was almost starved to death. And I made those little soups to the way she likes the taste of it, but will she eat any of them? No, because they're not what she wants, because she's picky and she's a big brat. And I told her she could start cooking her own food, and she started screaming and crying she was gonna get salmonella poisoning. And then I kept saying, you are almost 14 years old, that you should be able to cook. I cooked at 10. No, that was crazy, your mother was crazy. Like, I'm like, you're talking about your Nana there, calling her crazy. So, it's not crazy. Kids can learn to cook. She's just a big, giant, huge baby scared of everything. So my night has been very stressful, and I'm still trying to get her to go to sleep. But my burger was amazing, like absolutely amazing. Adding all that mustard and mayonnaise, believe it or not, which I never put mayonnaise and mustard together before, and with those pickles and that tiny bit of lettuce and that American cheese, oh my gosh, it was the best burger I've had in forever. I didn't overcook it. I didn't brown any of it. None of it got burned. It was completely juicy, and I ate plenty of bacon on it. I honestly don't know how many bacons, because I wanted to be full for a change, because I haven't been eating enough fat. So if I go up tomorrow, it's okay, because I did eat a lot of fat for dinner. We'll see in the morning, and I'm still adjusting my sleep and my new weigh-in time, so my body's got to get used to all that as well. But I'm going to put this video together. We'll see what I weigh in the morning, because I'm going to have to start weighing at different times, because my sleep's about to readjust. Hopefully I can get it together. But I'll see y'all tomorrow.